Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Jilly's Nails. This is day 24 of 31 days of Halloween. And I just realized I think I sing that every time because I'm weird. Whatever. I do what I do. Today we are going to do some bats. I think I kind of did something a little bit with bats before, but no, we're going all in. This is batty. So what I'm doing first is using the latex barrier that I have because I am going to do a gradient on that nail. I haven't shown anybody gradients here yet. I'm so hit or miss with those. Sometimes they work perfect for me. Other times I want to throw all of my polish out a window. So it just kind of depends. This one came out good though. I like it. This polish color is called Love Potion. It was in the Manny by Me box for Halloween. And so if you want that one, you can still subscribe and you can buy back order ones if they still have them available, or you can just pick up that polish. You can use code Jilly10 for 10% off. This plate also came out of the Manny by Me box, and I have used it like a gazillion times for that moon design on Halloween stuff. And this is the other side of the plate I showed you the other day with the Jack Skellington manicure. It was a double-sided plate, so this is the other side of it. It has really cute bats and that kind of stuff on it too. I like it. And I'm just going back in with a second coat, and to be 100% transparent on my thumbnail, for some reason that thing was still just being streaky. I do have ridges on that nail, so it could have had something to do with the ridges. It was just being weird, so I did have to do 3 coats on my thumb for some reason. The other nails I just did 2. And now we're going to go in with that Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat. This is still the bottle that I thinned out with the polish thinner where I combined a bunch of bottles together. And it's still working great, so I'm loving it. It is getting a little thick again, so I'm going to have to thin it out soon. But in its defense, I have had that bottle open more in the last couple weeks than I have ever had it open. So it's been a busy little bottle. I'm going to go in now and just use a regular makeup sponge, and we are going to start the gradient. Do make sure your polish underneath is all the way dry. And what I'm going to do on this is blend the lighter color into a darker color and kind of sunset tones. Make sure that you do overlap the colors. And when you press this down, you just press very gently. Make sure you do side to side and up and down motions. That's what really helps those colors blend in. Now, some people wet their makeup sponge when they do this. I don't. I mean, it's up to you. I get plenty of uses out of it. I don't really care, and I don't feel like I waste that much polish. So that's what I do. And I'm just going through and tap, tap, tap to put it all on there. There's a lot of nail art tapping, isn't there? So we're going to go through. We did 2 coats of that. I'm going to let it dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to take that moon design and use it again as a background on the nail with the gradient, and you will see why shortly. I think it's super cute. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp that straight up and straight down. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a layer of clear coat in between it. If you do that, it gives your manicures more depth. So the moon doesn't just look like, a layer of a layer. It actually looks like it has distance to it. So if you have the time and you want to do that, feel free. Put a layer on top of that gradient first, then stamp your moon, then put another clear coat down. Stamp it again. The more layers that you put in between it, the more that design is going to kind of open up and give it a like just it's gonna make it look like it has a lot of depth in it, and I love them. There's a manicure on my Instagram. It's at Jilly's Nails, that I did for Christmas a couple years ago, and it I'm not gonna lie, it took like 5 hours because of dry time. But you can see all these layers and little teeny tiny snowflakes in the background, and then as you come up closer, the design gets bigger. It was so pretty and so much fun. I might redo it again for a video just because I loved it that much. And hopefully it won't take me 5 hours again. So I'm going to go through now with that same plate again. It's from Ujibus, I think. It's on Amazon. It's been on Amazon for over a year. You won't have any problems finding it. It comes with a set of Halloween plates and a double-sided Christmas plate. So this is the double-sided Halloween plate, and I'm just picking up that little cutesy bat image that's on there. I like him. I want him to be my friend. And I was kind of thinking in my head like a French manicure design with the bats. Um, but the first one didn't stamp the way I wanted it to, and I didn't like it. So this one I'm just going to stamp at an angle, almost to make it look like he's flying off. And if you'll watch, see how easy that is to clean up? I love that lint roller trick. It's so worth it. So we're going to go in now and stamp him at an angle. So it kind of looks like he's actually up and flying around and taking off from the nails a little bit. And then for the last stamp, after we clean all this up, and ugh, I hate cleaning up black polish. It's such a pain. And there we go. For that last stamp, we're going to use that Winstonia plate that I have. I think I got that one for like 50 cents on Amazon. You could probably still find that one too. And while it doesn't have a bunch of designs on it, they are cute, and this plate always stamps well. So I don't think I have a Winstonia plate that I don't like. They've all been really good. So if you ever see them and you're curious, check them out. And so for this last nail, I wanted to put the bats flying out like they were flying over the moon. So I stamped that down straight down, and it looks like all our bats are flying away. And somehow I got some black smudged on that nail, and because I put a clear coat on before I stamped and before I top coated for the final top coat, you can take just a little tiny dab of acetone and just kind of tap at it a little bit and pull, and it will take that extra color off without ruining the whole manicure. And then when you put a top coat on again, it just smooths it all out and you're fine and good to go. So for this manicure, I used Sech Vite as the top coat. On the whole, this polish is really good at stamping, with one caveat, and that is it does not play nice with other top coats. So when you have something that has layer after layer after layer, Sech Vite doesn't even play well with itself on that one. So as a final top coat, if you're just doing some basic kind of painting, it's great. Um, Other than that, I have been noticing that it's not playing well with other polishes. It's making them peel up, or underneath them they'll peel up. And as you're going to see in this picture here in just a second, it also cracked my black stamping. It cracked it. Do you see that? Do you see those lines in it? Those were not there until I put that top coat on. So that infuriated me because I really liked that mani. So if you like that mani and you want to keep watching and learn some more, click on my face in the upper left corner. If you want to see more Halloween videos, click in the upper right corner. And do me a favor, share this on your Facebook. Share it with your friends who like nails. Send them my way. Tell them this crazy chick wants to teach them about nail stamping and have them come check me out. You got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Share me everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Have a great night.